Our story happened long, long ago, about 2,000 years to be precise. It took place in a small Judean town of Bethlehem that the prophet Micah had foretold would be the birthplace of a king who is alive for everlasting ages past.
On any journey, it is smart to follow our map. Our map shows us that Bethlehem is located in the Middle East.
It was a time when the Romans ruled Israel and the people were under the rule of the Emperor Caesar Augustus. The emperor wanted to count all the people he ruled, so he ordered a census. In order to be counted, each person was asked to return to their ancestral home, or the place where their family history started. Mary and Joseph had to travel from Nazareth to Bethlehem on a donkey.
It was a long, hard journey, and Mary was expecting a child, so it was even harder. When Mary and Joseph reached Bethlehem, there was no room at any inn. The only place available was a small, humble stable. The animals in the stable helped provide warmth for the family on that very cold evening. They watched as the couple quickly tidied things and prepared to clean manger with the freshest of hay in anticipation for the birth of baby.
The cows moaned gently as they watched them. The sheep baaed quietly to see this sight. They, along with the other animals in the stable, were present when Jesus was born. How wonderful! A king, not earthly king, but God ignorant, was born right in that stable before their very eyes. Suddenly, a host of angels appeared in the sky, singing praises to God. What a magnificent sight to see!
This wonderful sight and sound filled with the air. The sky was so bright with the light of the angels that it drew the attention of some shepherds tending their flocks nearby. Filled with awe, the shepherds hurried to the stable. Here they found a newborn baby lying in a manger. Humbly, they knelt and paid respect to this special child whose birth had called forth the heavenly angelic hosts. Mary and Joseph welcomed their guests and shared their joy.
While all of this happened, a very bright, very large star appeared in the sky directly over the stable. This was no ordinary star, for its light filled with the sky like no other had before. So bright its rays that some very wise folks who studied the stars were curious.
Some people believe that these three wise folk were kings, but it didn't matter that night if they were royalty or not. What mattered was they understood this exceptional star marked an exceptional event. It was a sign of something important. These three wise folk decided to follow the star and learn from the important event. From their studies, they knew that it was a sign of the birth of a king like no other.
There is something missing from the story. The one thing that led Mary and Joseph to the stable. The one thing that made the animals provide warmth. The one thing that made the angels sing. The shepherds visit and the wise folk follow the star.
Heart. Our heart gives us life and pumps blood. But our hearts also motivate us to help those we love. That is what makes the Christmas story so special. It's a love story. An unconditional love story. God gives us unconditional love through the little baby named Jesus. A love that only requires from us to try to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. As the excitement for Christmas builds with every passing night, let us take a moment to celebrate that fateful silent night 2,000 years ago. Let's stand and sing.